Good morning, this is Shindo. Breaking news here. This is from USA Today. Up to 16 shot, 2 dead in Florida club shooting. Here we go again. Fort Myers, Florida. 2 people are dead and up to 16 injured after a deadly shooting at Club Blue, it's BLU, in Fort Myers. The Fort Myers Police Department responded around 12:30 a.m. Monday to the club at 3580 Evans Avenue after shooting in the parking lot, according to a news release. Officers found more than a dozen victims suffering from gunshot wounds, their injuries ranging from minor to life-threatening. Those victims were taken to local hospitals, police said in their statement. Other victims were injured but went to hospitals for treatment on their own. The club was hosting a, quote, swimsuit glow party, unquote, for teens Sunday night at a local ABC station reported. At this point, police said it is unclear what the motive was behind the shooting. Police responded to 2 other areas in Fort Myers they believed to be tied to the club shooting. Officers went to the 2500 block of Parkway Street, where a resident and cars were shot at. 1 person suffered a minor injury. The second location was on Ortiz Avenue, where the person of interest was detained. So apparently they got the guy. Fort Myers police and deputies from Lee County Sheriff's Office are canvassing the area in search of anyone else involved in the shooting. This shooting comes 6 weeks after the deadly shooting at Pulse, a gay nightclub in Orlando, more than 150 miles away. The gunman, who pledged allegiance to the Islamic State, killed 49 club patrons before being shot by the police. June 12th is what is considered the worst mass shooting in recent U.S. history. Now, let me make a prediction here. There's only going to be one shooter. Apparently, they actually caught this guy alive. Maybe they'll come out later and say it wasn't the guy, but the real guy killed himself. This seems to be the scenario. You hear multiple shootings, multiple shots. People say that there must have been at least 2 shooters. Then they find one shooter and he's dead. And this is the scenario each and every time with this. If you remember, just a few days ago in Munich, everyone saw at least three shooters. And now suddenly, a day later, you find one shooter and he killed himself. So let's hope that they resolve what this is actually about this time. I'm not going to assume what it is, but I have heard on the news that people are already saying there was more than one shooter, as they say each and every time. And I heard when the cops were shot in Baton Rouge, I saw the raw footage, and there were multiple shooters. You could tell that there was more than one gun being shot at the same time. You could hear it. But, of course, it was just one crazy guy. And I can assure you that regardless of the person's motivations or people motivation, it'll be pinned on one person, that I'm sure of. But regardless of the person's motivations, it will be chalked off as this person's mentally ill, and we can never know exactly why it happened. It's just such absolute nonsense. I'm so tired of these people who are out there doing. I don't know what the motivation of this shooter is, but these people are out there shooting at people because of their crazy ass Abrahamic religious beliefs. This is Shindo. Have a good day.